Anapanasati, often referred to as mindfulness of breathing, is a core meditation practice rooted in Buddhist tradition, particularly emphasized by Gautama Buddha. Below, I'll cover its origin, techniques, and methods, and the physical and psychosomatic benefits based on historical context, traditional teachings, and modern research. Origin of Anapanasati. Anapanasati, Pali Anapanasati, Sanskrit Anapanasmarti, translates to mindfulness of breathing, derived from anapana, inhalation and exhalation, and sati, mindfulness. Its origins trace back to ancient India, specifically within Buddhism. Historical context. Attributed to Gautama Buddha, circa 563 to 483 BCE, Anapanasati is detailed in the Anapanasati Sutta, Majjhima Nikaya 118, part of the Pali Canon, a key scripture of Theravada Buddhism. Buddha reportedly practiced this technique under the Bodhi tree, using it as a foundation for attaining enlightenment through the development of mindfulness and concentration. Roots and spread. While deeply associated with Buddhism, breath awareness predates Buddha and appears in various ancient traditions, such as yogic practices in Hinduism, e.g., pranayama. Buddha refined and systematized it within his teachings. By the 2nd century CE, it spread to China, with monk and Shigao translating the Anapanasmarti Sutra between 148 and 170 CE, influencing Tibetan, Zen, Tiantai, and Theravada traditions, as well as modern mindfulness programs. Purpose. In the Anapanasati Sutta, Buddha presents it as a method to cultivate the 7 factors of awakening: mindfulness, investigation, energy, rapture, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity, leading to insight, vipassana, and liberation from suffering. Techniques and methods. Anapanasati involves focusing on the natural breath to develop mindfulness and concentration. The practice is structured yet adaptable, with clear steps outlined in traditional texts and practical guidance for beginners and advanced practitioners. Find a quiet, comfortable space, ideally free from distractions. Buddha recommended meditating in nature, but any calm area works. Sit with a straight but relaxed back, legs crossed, e.g., a lotus or half lotus, and hands resting on the knees or in the lap. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze downward to minimize visual distractions. Relax the body. Count breaths or stretch briefly to ease tension. Mindful breathing. Focus on the natural rhythm of your breath without controlling it. Observe the inhalation and exhalation as they occur. Common focal points: the sensation of air at the nostrils, the rise and fall of the chest, or the movement of the abdomen. Note the breath's qualities: short or long, deep or shallow, without judgment. Counting optional. To build focus, count breaths. For example, inhale, exhale, count 1. Inhale, exhale, count 2 up to 10, then restart. Alternatively, count 1, 1 for the first breath, 2, 2 for the second, and so on, as suggested in some traditional teachings. Once concentration stabilizes, drop the counting and simply observe the breath. Handling distractions. When thoughts, emotions, or sensations arise, acknowledge them without attachment, then gently return focus to the breath. Avoid forcing or holding the breath, as this can cause fatigue or disrupt concentration, per traditional advice. Advanced methods. The Anapanasati Sutta outlines 16 steps grouped into 4 tetrads, aligning with the 4 foundations of mindfulness. First tetrad, body. Observe long or short breaths. Experience the whole body while breathing. Calm bodily tension through breath awareness. Second tetrad, feelings. Notice rapture, piti, a joyful sensation arising from relaxed breathing. Experience pleasure, sukha, as the body and mind settle. Observe how feelings influence the mind. Calm mental formations through steady breathing. Third tetrad, mind. Become aware of the mind state, e.g., restless, calm. Gladden the mind by sustaining focus. Concentrate the mind, deepening awareness. Liberate the mind from clinging or aversion. Fourth tetrad, wisdom. Contemplate impermanence, anicca, of breath and phenomena. Observe fading of attachment, dispassion. Experience cessation of craving. Release all clinging, aligning with liberation. Variations. In Zen, emphasis might be on the tanden, a point below the navel, and slow, deep breathing. Some practice while walking, lying down, or standing, as noted by teachers like Philip Kapleau, though sitting is most common. The bamboo method involves punctuated breathing, like running a hand along a bamboo stalk. Experts like Pedram Shojai suggest 20 minutes daily for 100 days, plus brief sessions 2 to 5 minutes to break up daily stress. Physical and psychosomatic benefits. Anapanasati offers a range of benefits, bridging physical health and psychosomatic mind-body well-being, supported by both traditional claims and modern studies. Physical benefits. Improved cardiovascular health. Regular practice lowers heart rate and blood pressure by calming the nervous system, as noted in a 2017 review of non-transcendental meditation. Boosted immune system. Breath awareness enhances circulation and reduces stress hormones like cortisol, strengthening immunity per studies cited by PubMed Central. Better lung capacity. Diaphragmatic breathing increases lung efficiency and oxygen uptake, aiding detoxification and circulation, according to research on breathing techniques. Reduced muscle tension. Mindful breathing relaxes the body, easing tension and related issues like headaches, as reported in yoga and meditation literature. Anti-aging effects. By reducing stress and improving oxygen flow, Anapanasati may slow physical and mental aging, a benefit highlighted in traditional and modern sources. Psychosomatic benefits. Stress and anxiety reduction. A randomized control trial showed Anapanasati significantly lowered anxiety measured by the STI scale compared to a control group over 6 months, aligning with broader mindfulness research. Enhanced mood. Increased serotonin levels and better brain hemisphere communication improve mood and emotional stability per practitioner reports and pilot studies. Improved focus and clarity. Regular practice sharpens concentration, memory, and cognitive function, with studies noting benefits in attention and processing speed, especially in older adults. Emotional regulation. By observing thoughts without judgment, practitioners reduce reactivity, anger, and negative emotions, fostering compassion and equanimity as seen in Buddhist teachings and modern findings. Psychosomatic relief. Anapanasati may alleviate stress-related conditions like migraines, hypertension, and muscle spasms, with anecdotal and preliminary research support from the Vipassana Research Institute. Better sleep. Conscious. Breathing relaxes the mind and body, improving sleep quality, a benefit noted in both traditional texts and modern meditation guides. Broader impact. Spiritual growth beyond physical and mental gains. Anapanasati cultivates insight into impermanence, reducing attachment and suffering, aligning with Buddha's path to liberation. Feasibility. It's simple, requiring no equipment, and is accessible to all, with studies showing modest benefits even in short-term practice, like 5-day intensive sessions. Notes. Don't force or hold the breath. Let it flow naturally to avoid fatigue, as advised in the Anapanasati Sutta and by teachers like Ven. Bodhi. While promising, some studies, e.g., on anxiety or psychosomatic disorders, lack large sample sizes or comprehensive physiological data, calling for further investigation. Start small, begin with 5 to 15 minutes daily, gradually deepening the practice to experience benefits firsthand.